So one more time, how old were you guys when you got your first cell phone? What do you think?
12.
12 years old?
13, I think. I'm not sure.
And you guys, Peter and Adriana?
I think I was 30 years old.
30 years old? It's not the smartphone, okay? It's just like phones. Can I say mine?
Phones. Mm-hmm.
I think I was 6 years old. Because it was like this size, you know,
Yes.
the ones you can change the case of the cell phone. And it was my mother's old cell phone, and I had to have it because I used to talk to my father, to my mother, my grandma. I had to have it, you know, because I used to live with my mother and my father, but every day I would go to my grandma's house. So it was a way of talking to them. And my first smartphone, I think, the first smartphone, like with a touch screen, I think I was 11, 12 years old, around that age. It's funny to think, right, that when we were younger, they didn't even have this type of cell phones. Like the first iPhone, it was like a huge thing. You don't have keyboard. You don't have to touch the screen and it's going to work. For me, it was like, oh my God. So guys, we're going to continue with the reading lesson. Let me just share with you. It's better. It's really hot in here.
Yes.
Sorry. So, talking to technology. Number 1 is going to be Emerson. Number 2 is going to be Adriana. 3, Peter. And 4, Joe. Let's go, guys.
Okay, teacher. Can I start?
Sure.
As our lives get busier, many of us are learning the importance of delegating. Parents, managers, students, and all sorts of busy people rely on personal virtual assistants to get the things done. Artificially intelligent assistants are becoming more sophisticated every day. They can make a grocery list, remind us it's a garbage day, tell us the weather, and they play our favorite song. They can even keep us company when we're bored.
You're bored. Like Alexa, you can talk to her. You can ask for jokes. You can ask for the time. Adriana.
The most common place to use an AI assistant.
Just a second. Sorry, Adriana. AI, you know what it stands for, right? Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence assistant is in the car. Virtual assistant allow us to keep our hands free while we're driving. They can help us find a new destination or avoid a traffic jam. They can also make our answer calls from our clients, colleagues, and loved ones.
Colleagues, yes.
Colleagues and loved ones. While many of us are comfortable using digital assistants in our assistants
Mhm.
in our own cars or homes, we're hesitant
Hesitant.
hesitant to use voice technology in public or at work.
Good. Peter.
In growing number of families, virtual assistants play an integral role in day-to-day living. In fact, some developers are now marketing their chatbots as members of the family. Advertisements show family members greeting, thanking, and saying goodbye to their bots by name, just as they might with their pets. Some bots are even programmed to demand respect if a user is being impolite.
Very good. The fourth, Joanna, please.
Many children and young people use voice assistants for pure entertainment. For example, if you ask Siri, Apple, what is this name of this song?
Divided.
Divided.
So zero divided by
is
zero. So you have to say
will-
divided by. You have to say by, okay?
what 0 divided by 0 is. You will hear a funny explanation involving Cookie Monster. If you play Simon Says with Alexa, Amazon, she will whip out swear words and other profanities. You can even ask Cortana, Microsoft, to tell you a joke. Finding this pre-programmed response is half of the fun for people who are killing time. Have we become more comfortable interacting with technology than with the real humans?
So let's try it with Siri. E aí, Siri? Wait. Quanto é 0 dividido por 0? E aí, Siri? Quanto é 0 dividido por 0? E... Ah, não tá falando, Siri. Vou ler. Imagine you have 0 cookies and you divide it equally between 0 friends. How many cookies each friend gets? You see? It doesn't make sense. The Cookie Monster gets sad because there's no cookies, and his friends get sad because they don't exist. I think it was a little too far. So she's not speaking, but she actually wrote it here. Can you see? It's actually in here. So very good. And it also says 0 divided by 0 equals no answer. Something like that. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go to this part in here. We've got the comprehension. And there we go. Can you read for us, Emerson, please?
What is the article mainly about? 1. How self-drive vehicle will change the world? Why robots needed to look like humans? How humans use virtual assistants? Why so many young people love city?
3. Thursday.
3.
How humans use virtual assistants?
Yes.
Can you go, Adriana, please?
What does the article say about comfort levels and virtual assistants? Humans are quite comfortable using virtual assistants in private. Many business people are more comfortable talking to their phones than their colleagues. Drivers are often uncomfortable talking to technology while driving. People need to get more comfortable using chatbots at home.
What do you think, guys?
Two.
True? Now, Peter.
Why does the article mention pets? Many dogs and cats are scared of robotic voices. Some people treat their AI assistants as members of the family, just like their pets. Virtual assistants require just as much care as pets. Like children, pets often feel jealous when their owners talk to their phones. I think it's true.
Number 2.
Yes.
Okay. Joe.
According to the reading, what do many young people use virtual assistants for? For entertainment, cheating on tests, calling home, learning new language. The first one.
Your entertainment. Emerson.
For 5. How does they really end? 1. The author despite a word for robots that talk to each other. The author asks a question to make the reader think about how communication is changed. The author reminds the reader that driverless vehicles will soon be the normal. The author implies that talking to the technology will soon be the normal in the business world.
What do you think?
2.
2. We've got 4 out of 5. What does the article say about comfort levels of virtual assistants? Humans are quite comfortable using virtual assistants in private. Next, vocabulary review already. Okay. So we have profanities, bleep out.
We do it.
You did it.
Yes.
We
The
did it.
review.
Adriana.
This
Huh?
is the review, honey. It's not preview, it's review.
Okay.
Okay? So we have profanities, bleep out, hesitant, integral, destination, sophisticated, keep one company, and pre-programmed. Let me zoom out a little so you can see. So try to answer this one, guys.
Bleep out is 2.
Number 2. You finished?
No.
Oh, that's okay. So bleep out.
Okay.
What else?
For keep one company.
Keep one company. Okay.
Sophisticated is 3.
Yes.
Profanities. Number 5.
Okay. Number 1.
Integral.
Hesitant.
Hesitant.
Hesitant is 6.
It's 6. I'm not sure if I should
I
rely on
think so.
serious directions or not. Hesitant.
Five. 7 pre-program.
Pre-programmed. Where are you going now? It's number 8. What do you think?
Destination. It's the last one. Integral.
Let's see. There you go, guys. 8 out of 8. Can you see it? Next. Vocabulary review B. So, can you read for us, Emerson, please?
I'm to use Siri at work because I don't want people to think I'm talking to myself.
What do you think?
Hesitate.
Hesitate or hesitant or
Hesitate. Hesitate.
Adriana.
Virtual assistants are to the lives of many who are living with disabilities.
What do you think?
Integral.
Integral. Peter.
They will those words if the video airs on primetime TV. Bleep off, no, bleep up, bleep out.
Bleep out.
Yes.
Jo.
She's not good at. She tries to do everything herself. Delegating.
Okay. Now, Peter.
I don't even watch TV when I turn it on. The sound just keeps me company.
Keeps me company.
Oh,
Okay. Grammar practice. I love it, but it's huge. So, Emerson is going to be the man, Adriana the voice assistant, and Peter the woman. Let's go.
yes.
Let me see if there's an audio. No. All right, let's go.
Man, hey Siri, how the weather's today?
It doesn't look so nice today.
What did Siri say about the weather?
She said that the weather doesn't look so nice today.
I guess we're not going to a baseball game. Hey Siri, who won the Blue Jays game last night?
The Blue Jays won 5-1
Again,
5-1 against the Yankees.
I love Blue Jays. Makes me remember about Canada.
What did
Teacher, won 5, sorry, Pedro, won 5-1, 5-1, 5.
You say 5-1 or 5-1.
Okay.
Okay. Go, Peter.
What did she say?
She said the Blue Jays won 5-1. Let's go to the news. Tom Cruise was easted of the ball game. Did you know he easted
Instead.
instead of the ball game? Did you know that Tom Cruise was born in 1960?
No way. No way. He's not that old.
Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, what year was Tom Cruise born?
Tom Cruise was born on July 3, 1962.
What did Siri say?
She said that he was born in 1965.
62.
62.
Siri, can you give me some money for the movie?
I'm sorry, I'm not a bench.
I love it that Adriana was. Adriana used to work at the bank. So did you, Adriana. Go, Peter.
What did she say?
He said she's not a bank. Let's ask Siri when the move time are.
Very good, guys. I know that if you ask Alexa, like, Alexa, can you give me some money? No, Alexa, where are you from? Or Alexa, can you make a Paulista accent? She goes, aye, bro, essa parada não sei o que tá sinistra. Like, something like that. She makes accents from Rio de Janeiro, from São Paulo, from these places. And it's very funny. Like, she can tell you jokes and this type of stuff. I am very, very, very into buying one, but it's so expensive right now. It's like 300 plus reais. Like 350, something like that. It used to be 200, something like that. I don't want it now. So now the man is going to be Peter, the voice assistant is going to be me, and Joe is going to be the woman. Let's go.
Okay.
Yes. So, hey Siri, how's the weather today?
It doesn't look so nice today.
What did Siri say about the weather?
She said that the weather doesn't look so nice today.
I guess we're not going to a baseball game. Hey Siri, who won the Blue Jays game last night?
The Blue Jays won 5-1 against the Yankees.
What did she say?
She said the Blue Jays won 5-1. Let's go to that new Tom Cruise movie instead of the baseball game. Did you know that Tom Cruise was born in 1960?
No way, he's not that old.
Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, what year was Tom Cruise born?
Tom Cruise was born July 3, 1962.
What did Siri say?
She said that he was born in 1962.
Siri, can you give me money for the movie?
I am sorry, I am not a bank.
What did she say?
She said she's not a man. Let's ask Siri when the movie times are.
Okay, very good. Very good, guys. Let's also do a discussion. 1. Can you do this question, Emerson, please?
Do you think our memories are becoming wicked because of our virtual assistants?
What do you think, guys?
What's weaker, teacher?
Weak. So we have strong and we have weak. Strong is the opposite of weak.
Okay.
I think
What do you think?
I think it's true.
For me, it's not because the virtual assistants, because I don't have many virtual assistants, and my memory is terrible.
Yeah.
My memory is terrible. I think for me, it's because I have a lot of things to think at the same time, you know? A lot of things going on inside my head. So for me, that's it. But what about you guys?
I think my memory is already weak.
Did you guys have COVID?
Yes.
No.
That
3
could
times.
be. Sorry, Jo?
I have it 3 times.
You had it 3 times?
Yes. Just that.
Poor Jo. I had it twice, only 2 times. But my memory was already not good. Like, it's very hard for me to remember names, for example. I am very good with like things that are of my interest. So for example, today I had an argument. Do you know argument?
Yes.
I
A
had
fight?
an argument. Sorry?
Like a fight?
Yeah, like a discussion, but in a bad situation, let's say. I had an argument because I bought a smartwatch and I didn't like it. It wasn't working, and the person who sold it to me, she didn't want to give me the money back, and I was like, "What? Yes, you will give me the money back. Yes, she will." And she kept saying like different things. So once she said, "I cannot give it back," and then she said, "I can give it back." And then she said, "Do you want to exchange for other products?" And then she was like, "Because we could exchange so I don't lose all the money." And I was like, "Nope, you said this and then you said that." For that, my memory is very good. For other things, also, if you promise me something, you have a problem with me. Because if you promise me, do not promise me. I try not to promise anything to anyone because I know it's not very easy to do it, right? To do what we
Yeah.
promise. Sometimes it's hard. You have to know it. But if you promise me something, I am going to remember that. No matter what, I'm going to remember. So like my boyfriend, poor guy. My poor boyfriend, he tells me something and I'm like, "No, you didn't tell me that. You told me so." And he goes like, "Yeah, but forget about it, you know? Don't promise me anything, guys. If you promise me you are going to do a task or a homework, you have to do it. because I will remember. Do not promise me. What about the number 2, Joe, please?
What happens when voice assistants don't hear users correct? Will misunderstandings always be funny, or can they also be dangerous, hurtful, etc.?
What's hurtful? Teacher.
Hurtful, like when someone hurts you or something, like it's a bad feeling, you know, when you get hurt. Do you understand? Or no?
No.
So you can have an injury and that can be hurtful. Sorry. So for example, let's say you cut yourself. You cut. That's hurtful. It hurts.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Hurts. So let's say you say something and the AI understands differently. Do you think that can be hurtful?
It can be dangerous.
Can be dangerous,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any examples of how dangerous it can be?
If you drive a car and it give
Mm-hmm. Give you a direction, right?
direction.
The wrong
errada.
direction?
Wrong direction.
Yeah. That is true. It can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a situation like that? Like a like a funny one or a hurtful one? Or no?
No.
No?
No, but I receive the wrong direction sometimes.
Do you use GPS or the Google
GPS.
Maps?
Both
Both?
of them. Both of them.
Okay. Okay. So let's go to the personal response. Can you read for us, Emerson, please?
It is okay to place blame on a boot. Will these skills become more acceptable in the future?
What do you think?
Blame. What's blame on? A boot.
Blame on. So for example, oh, I wasn't speeding. It was the robot. It was speeding. It's its fault. You know, I have an example of a video that I saw. I really want to try to find it for you. Let me see if I can. It was a movie, and in this movie, the guy was driving a car, but he wasn't actually driving. It was like a robot, you know? I think I'm not gonna find it. It was like a robot. The car was like, do you know Tesla? The car
Yes.
Tesla? Do you, Adriana, Emerson, Peter, do you know Tesla?
Electric car.
Yes, the electric car. And also it has an autopilot mode. So for example, autopilot. So you turn it on, you give the location of where you want to go, and they get you to the place. The car gets you to the place, the correct place. So maybe someone could be speeding in the car and say it was the car. It was autopilot. That's blaming the car. Okay, it's blaming the car. It's putting the fault in the car. Do you get it? Or no, not yet?
Not yet.
Tá. Blame on you. It's like blame on fulaninho. Colocar a culpa naquela pessoa, naquela coisa. So blame on a bot, tipo, colocar a culpa num robô. Okay? Blame on a bot. Sorry. Put the fault in another person. Botar a culpa em outra pessoa em outro lugar. Outra coisa. Ok? Não achei, cara. Eu queria muito mostrar o vídeo for you. It was like a robot car. And he did, I don't know what he did, but he turned off the car. And then he turned on and he was like saying the car, telling the car to stop the car. There's a truck in front of us. And the car didn't stop and he crashed with the truck. And so after that, I would like to ask you, do you think it is okay to blame the bot or no?
No.
Not really, right?
Not really.
Not okay to do it. Do you think this excuse will be more acceptable in the future?
No, I think
no, right? But do you think people are going to give this excuse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Humans will always find a way of blaming on another thing or like to doing something bad and saying it wasn't my fault, it wasn't me, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
Totally. Well, I personally, I don't remember saying anything like that. I don't really remember. But do you guys? Like, for example, I was using my computer to send messages. And then I thought it was my own conversation open, like myself, you know? But it wasn't. It was a group. So I sent messages. It was the like feedbacks from students, like Fulaninho is taking a lot of care in classes. He's always paying attention, or he's not paying attention. This type of stuff, feedbacks from the students, and I sent it in the parents group. Like the only good thing, it wasn't about those kids, it was about other kids. But I was with my computer on, because like I always when it's the kids, I send a message like forgot the name. It's like it's not a feedback, it's like an agenda, I would say, of what we did in class. So for example, we did pages of the book, you know. I sent this message and then I forgot to exchange from that conversation to my own conversation. But I didn't check that.
Yeah.
Just sent the message again, and a father, he told me, he was like, I think I was looking in my daughter's group chat and I think the teacher sent it on the wrong space. I'm not sure, but I think she did it. It's something about the kids. Tell her to check it. And I was like, I was mortified to do it. I was like, crazy. Like, it's so many kids to talk about, so many things to do, that I was like, Jesus Christ. Have you ever done such a thing? Have you already sent the wrong message to the wrong person?
Yes.
You have, Peter?
Yes. It was, I think, last month. I was talking about a wedding that happened at Recife. It was an incredible wedding. It was so cool. And I was speaking to my friends about this wedding, and I finished Instagram. I saw on the Instagram some publications about someone who was invited to the wedding, and I would send to my friends, and I sent to the guy that posted on Instagram. His own, and he saw. I just deleted, and that's all. Let's finish. I was very crazy. It was very ridiculous.
You have to say, I didn't know you went to that wedding. I did go to that wedding too. Or I loved your clothes. Where did you buy it?
I
You
just
have
deleted.
said so, Peter.
I just deleted. It was terrible.
I imagine. Like, it's already terrible to send the wrong message to the wrong person, but like send the message about the person. Sorry, Peter. That's it. That's terrible. I can only imagine your face.
Yeah.
I also sometimes, for example, I'm talking to you. Let's say we're talking about the wedding. And I am also sending a message. I am going to type the same thing I'm telling you. So for example, the table at the wedding was beautiful. And I'm talking to another person. I'm going to be like, eu tirei a mesa. Because I was talking about mesa. I hate it. And I send the message. It's just terrible. My mother, since I was a child, she used to think about something. She thinks about it. She thinks about the answer. She thinks about like the situation and how to get away with the situation, and she just gives me the answer. Like, she doesn't tell me anything. Like, let's go to your grandma's house on Tuesday. It's better than Wednesday. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, oh, sorry, I was thinking in my mind. I just told you the final sentence. And I'm always like, what are you talking about? I hate it, but it's pretty much the same with typing. I think about something, I type something different, I say something even more different. I think, speak, and type at the same time. I either speak or type. It's just terrible for me. Do you feel the same, guys? When you're like talking to someone?
Sometimes it happens.
I hate
We
it.
are busy.
But usually, do you speak a different thing or do you type a different thing?
I think I speak
You
the wrong
usually speak
thing.
different. Yeah, it's terrible. But guys, I'm gonna let you go a little bit earlier. Thank you so much for coming today. And I will see you next week, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming today, guys. See you next week.
Thanks.
Bye bye, guys. Good
Thank
evening.
you.
Bye,
Bye,
guys. See
guys.
you.
Bye.
Have a nice weekend.